So into the first episode of Pokemon World, we visited the Johto region, followed by the Kanto region and the Hoenn region. Not worried about Emi region because it will never do that, and we already covered the Ori region in some other collab channels. That means only one place left. Welcome to the Sinnoh region.
Hello everybody, welcome to Let's Play number 9, which is, as you can clearly see, Pokemon Platinum. I am pretty excited to do this, but however, I'm going to be completely honest, 4th generation wasn't really my favorite generation. Some of you might be surprised by that, but well, Diamond, Pearl, Platinum that is. Heart Gold and Soul Silver, don't get me wrong, was amazing. But I generally didn't like Diamond, Pearl, Platinum. There wasn't too many good Pokemon out there that looked very appealing. The Professor right here versus Professor Rowan I did like. Don't get me wrong, I don't like the entire game. Just some Pokemon didn't look too appealing, but the music, I mean, I don't like music as much as most people did. I preferred black and white music over this music, but there are some positive things like the Professor. The moves are great, especially, and some Pokemon are really awesome. So other than that, I'm really excited to get this thing started. Now, let me just give you time to demonstrate how the sidebar works. On the top, you'll notice there's a previous playlist next. That's similar to my Fire Red, where I'd done an episode 15, I believe, and that continued up to the final episode. You also notice there's a little corner with the badges and the mascots similar to Pokemon Emeralds. I won't be doing a checklist like I have before, and we don't need any info, but rather I will be just showing you guys the badges that we get, so it won't be like a little checklist for you. We can't click on the button. We are forced to click on the ball, unfortunately. What the heck? What? I'm clicking. Oh. Okay, that kind of scared me for a moment. It was all like clicking on it. It was like, what the? No, it's not taking me over there. But yeah, you'll notice one thing that I did remove was the team section, which was a really nice thing in Pokemon Emerald. However, there is a little thing on the bottom screen that will be getting allows us to show the team. But I've talked over Professor Rowan for quite some time, so let me go ahead and give him a little bit more efforts. I conduct research to see that we may... Oh, by the way, Professor Rowan, I like this Professor way more than like 2nd generations and 3rd generations. Don't get me wrong, they're great, but I think Professor Rowan has like good equals to Professor Oak. He's really informative. He's not like brand new or he isn't in a rush, you know. He's just like patient. He knows exactly what he's doing. So I like this professor, 2nd favorite professor of any Pokemon games. Yeah, 2nd favorite, like, Professor Juniper too, don't worry. Those two are my favorites. Juniper is mainly my main 2nd favorite because, come on, she's a woman, and we all know how men are with women. So, boy. And some of you should already know my name, but I'm going to spell out right on the bottom screen, or a little corner right there. Why am I using all caps? I just realized I was using all caps. That's an awkward start. Yeah, use all caps on the name, clearly. I don't think they use caps in names, however, they use in 4th generation, because I talked about it in Coliseum LP in Legendary Gamers HD. They now use all lowercases with the exception of Pokemon. That clearly didn't state that very well, but I don't know, starting much. Hopefully that will never continue. So what do I name this guy? I'm trying to think of a good name to. You know what, Barry? I could have just manually selected, but wait. I can't go back in. Crap. So I guess I'll just force him to call himself Barry because, well, I can't think of any other good names to get this guy out. So he's unfortunately going to be stuck with Barry for this LP. Sad I know that it's not very creative and like most other LPers have done us already. Alright, Blake, the time has come. Your very own tale of grand adventure is about to unfold. On your journey, you will meet countless Pokemon and people. I'm sure that along the way, you will discover many things, perhaps even something about yourself. Now, go on. Leap into the world of Pokemon. And in traditional ways, we shrink! We lost weight, so therefore we are really, really tiny! And unlike most other things, we begin here. Pokemon by your side, always! I hope you'll understand the meaning of those words. That was the comment by Professor Rowan, who has returned from Sinnoh from the Kanto region. So spoilers, there is like more than 4 regions, actually. 5 in total now. Excluding Ore, because Ore is like Pokemon Coliseum Mix. Actually, including Ore, there's like 6 regions. Elmia too! I keep forgetting Elmia. 7 regions! Gosh! I feel so badly at Pokemon. But, okay, I was about to go to my PC, but you stopped me apparently. This is Barry. Hey, Lake, did you just see the TV? Sure you did. Professor Rowan's that really important guy who studies Pokemon, right? That means he must have lots and lots of Pokemon. So if we ask him, I bet he'd give us some Pokemon. Oh, hey, is this a new PC? What was I? Oh, right. We're going to see Professor Rowan and get some Pokemon. I'll be waiting outside. Okay, Blake, if you're late, it's a $10 million fine. I don't even have 10 million. That's more than all the Pokemon combined. That's more than Nintendo makes in a year. Actually, I'm kidding. That's less than Nintendo makes. But this PC, in this game, PCs don't no longer store items, so it's a really sad thing that they had changed. However, if I can press this stuff. Well, wait, oh, I think we talked to this guy. The X button opens the menu, so we can't do that quite yet. Either that or I think I had the controls wrong. So, oh, wait, oh, I remember now! My X is the S button. Oh my gosh. Haha, I'm a genius! So here is the options thing right here. Let's go ahead and change the text speed to fast. Sound is good, balancing is good, blah blah blah. Normal, button mode, normal, X, LSA. Frame type, let's go with, I don't know, these are honestly some good ones. Oh, I like this one. I like this one like a boss. Let's make a bossly up here. You know how important Barry is? He took off before I could even ask what it was about. And what did he have on TV? Here we are is the contest digest. The winner of today's Normal Mix Smart contest is Wesley, who won his Bright Spark of a Pokemon. Yes, they have reintroduced contests in here in case you didn't know that. Oh yes, Blake. Don't go into the tall grass. Wild Pokemon might attack you. It would be okay if you had your own Pokemon, but you don't, so well, take care, sweetie. That's, unfortunate. And you have something to say, right? Technology just blows me away. I mean, how in the world can you play with people around the world wirelessly? I said that wrong. I tend to say things wrong in case you're just new to me. So, wait. Okay, never mind. Oh, wait, what's this? Oh, okay. I don't know, I played like a little bit of this just to see how laggy it was, and I just forgot recently. I think he's home now. Why don't you go check it out? Thanks, mister. I haven't thought of that before. Yeah, why don't I do that very quickly? Thought. What was that all about? That's a little awkward. Hey, I'm going to see Professor Omen. You should come and quickly. That sounded, I don't know. Oh, jeez, I forgot something. And we enter in through the house. We can actually go up to his room. Kind of a sneaky little thing. However, he's smart. I better take this bag and my jumble too. Oh, hey, Blake. I'll be waiting on the road. There's a 10 million fine if you're late. Again, with a 10 million thing, that's like, what, $1 billion in American dollars? In case you didn't know, the Poké dollar system, it's the same thing as yen, so, for example, yes, I keep forgetting that. So far we have 3,000, which is $30, so we can't really buy much. And crap. I just had the garage door open. Not the best time to record. Too slow. You're too slow! Alright, let's get moving to Professor Rowan's lab. I don't feel socially comfortable doing this with you. What? Don't go into the tall grass, right? No worries. No problem. Doesn't matter that we don't have any Pokemon. Trust me on this one. I got an idea. Now listen. You know how wild Pokemon drive onto the tall grass. So what you do is scoot over to the next patch of grass before any wild Pokemon appear. If we just keep dashing, we can get into the sand jam without running into a wild Pokemon. Wrong. think more Pokemon you encounter more Pokemon if you run, I believe. Okay, stick with me. Here goes. On your marks. Hold it. That's smooth timing, Professor Rowan. You two don't seem to have any Pokemon between you. Then what is the meaning of going into the tall grass?
Hey, like, this old guy. It's Professor Rowan, isn't it? What's he doing here?
I tried to go into the tall grass because I wanted Pokemon. What to do? Their world will surely change if they were to meet Pokemon. It's right for me to put them in that path. I just love the mechanics on this one. You two truly have Pokemon, do you?
No.
What if I have to say no?
Whoa, hold up. You're not making any sense here.
I didn't quite catch that, so I will ask you again. You two truly have Pokemon, do you? Okay, I just wanted to see what happens if you press now.
Me too, I love Pokemon too.
I will ask you once again. You truly love Pokemon, do you?
There's 100 times, blah blah blah, and we both answer 100 times we love Pokemon.
Right, Blake? Do I know you?
That joke's getting old. What, can we, you can ask 100 times, the answer will never change.
Like, oh, I accidentally clicked yes instead of no. I wanted to click no again.
Well, forget about me, but give a Pokemon to my friend here. I mean, it was me who tried to go into the tall grass and all.
How big of you? Very well then, I won't trust you two with Pokemon. I apologize for putting you through that exercise. No, I'm thinking of a squirrel on a treadmill. Why'd you say that word? You could have said working out. I would have thought of LMFAO, even though it would make no sense. Now where? And we got a new introduction, a new character. So this is Dawn, the professor's sister in this game. If you chose her, you would have gotten Lucas.
Oh, is something wrong here?
Ah, there it is. Dawn, nice work. What I was about to do was to entrust these two with their own Pokemon. Pardon? These Pokemon are hard to replace. Are you sure about keeping them away? We exist side by side with Pokemon. There comes a time when people should meet Pokemon. There's a world that should be explored together. For them, today is that time. The place, right here. Go on, open the briefcase, and choose a Pokemon. Now! Oh,
really, Professor Rowan? I can't believe it. I'm so happy now. I can't keep a straight face.
Hey, Blake, you can choose first.
Hey, I'm practically grown up. I've shown some class here.
You're 10 years old like I am. Maybe we're 12-year-olds. I don't know. But if you try to leave,
what's up with you? Open the briefcase and pick a Pokemon.
I was like so rushed. Now, there's a couple Pokemon now. This is what I technically don't like about this generation. The starters aren't really that appealing, like third generation. Their Pokemon are appealing. Second generation and third generation are all appealing Pokemon. So, fifth gen is appealing too. So we got Turtwig the turtle Pokemon, tiny with Pokemon. Let me click no real quick. Chimchar the chip Pokemon, and Piplup the penguin Pokemon. Now, I've asked you guys to vote for my starters. Turtwig got 33 votes, Chimchar got 26 votes, which is kind of surprising. Then again, I understand, Chimchar's like the more overused Pokemon in Platinum LPs. And the winner of this, with 39 likes, is Piplup. So, let's go ahead and take a Piplup with us.
Then I choose you, I'm picking this Turtwig.
I actually heard that Turtwig isn't used, Piplup isn't used that often. Is it kind of true? But I think Turtwig's like the second overused one to Platinum LPs. Especially the fact that Purple Rodri has done it. Speaking of which, I've already planned teams, so don't call me a Purple Rodri ripoff or a Pokemon ripoff because I know he's doing it on Planet Poke. Speaking of which, I think it's pretty far into that. So, don't call me ripoff for that.
Like, we both got Pokemon now. There's only one thing to do, right? Are you up for this?
No!
What's with that attitude? Don't be that way. Like, we both got Pokemon now. There's only one thing to do.
I'm a sugar man. I feel suggarish today. But this is our first battle we actually have, and we're actually forced to do this. Similar to Pokemon Red and Blue, where we're forced to do this. I wanted to move the books. Yeah, I am actually pretty basic in college. Okay, okay, you know what? I'm just doing this. Safely landed on the pillow. So Turtwig, if your rival has this, he is going to use Withdraw non-stop. So best option, take him out as soon as possible. It can be a little bit annoying though, so proceed with caution. Okay, Pound. That's not going to do a whole bunch of action. That did something. Yeah, and this is the only Pokemon that doesn't have, actually the only starter Pokemon that doesn't have an attack that lowers your opponent's status, like attack. Most of them have like moves that lower the attack. This one just raises its defense. Like, it's a good Pokemon if you use it wisely. And I believe Turtwig, along with another grass-type Pokemon, is the only Pokemon to have water-type moves, other than like Lotad, Lombre, and Ludicolo, because we all are all part water, so the only non-water grass type to actually learn a water-type move, which is, I don't know, kind of nice. Would you stop using Withdraw? He only attacked once! Oh my gosh, are you serious? What are you? Are you trying to force myself into losing again? Are you forcing yourself into losing against me? Seriously? But yeah, Withdraw can be annoying if used multiple times. Are you kidding me? 1 HP. Better not have any other potions. That's seriously annoying. Okay, you are finally dead, and look at that! 18 out of 18 HP remains. That's like, what? I don't know how much percent that is. Maybe like, I know it's more like than 10%. So, he didn't do much damage to me.
What are you saying? We ended up losing?
Duh, you obviously used Withdraw like a crazy man. You didn't even bother using any other moves. And so with that, we are forced to teleport ourselves home. Because we feel like it. Well, actually, because the game felt like it. It's like, yo, you're too busy to run up to your room, so we're gonna save you some time, and, you know, we're gonna take you over to your house instantly, so you don't have to do much running.
What's the matter, dear? Wow, that's what happened to you? You and Mary are lucky to have me, Professor Rowan. Imagine if you didn't. I wouldn't like to think that the wild Pokemon have done to you two. Go see Professor Rowan and thank him properly for your Pokemon. His lab is in Sand Gym Town, isn't it?
Yeah, this is the only time, other than Pokemon Black and White 2, where the Professor's lab is not in your hometown. And Black and White 2, you start in the city, by the way. In case you didn't catch my LP for that. Now, also, unlike running shoes in Pokemon Ruby and Sapphire, a 3rd generation to be exact, you can use running shoes indoors, which is kind of nice. Instead of, you know, just doing it in, like, outdoors and stuff like that. Nice, in case you need to do, like, a quick errand. You can always run up at any time. Oh, wait, what am I doing? What am I doing up here? Okay, then. I don't know what I was doing, so, I was thinking maybe it was somewhere, but I haven't played this game in, like... Actually, speaking of this game, there's some points that's going to remind me of, like, some of my older videos, and if you stuck with me for a long time, there are going to be some parts that is going to remind you of some of my older videos, like, that haven't shown in, like, years. Oh, right, we have to go catch the lake Pokemon. I'll also do everything in here. Well, I'm not planning to make this, like, each 20 minutes long like I have in Black and White 2. What's somewhere longer than, like, Emerald, but not as long as like Pokemon Black and White 2. This, however, might be an exception because, well, it's the beginning of the game. We do basically have to learn everything about this. Other than that, it should be between 15 minutes to maybe 20 minutes per episode. That's what I'm hoping. If it's required to be longer, then small means will be longer. That guy right there is an exclusive well, he's a future team member of an evil team group. Jeez, I can't even say that right, can I? But his name is Cyrus, and we won't forget it. Because he's Miley! Oh, it's like I just Miley, like, cut her hair, grown a beard, and dyed her hair blue. Somebody go to her forums and dare her to do that. Make that wear those ridiculous outfits that they have. I would laugh so hard if they actually showed a
you know, Pokeballs. P-O-K accent E balls. If we don't have those, we can't catch Pokemon or take them around with us. Do you think Professor Rowan would give us some if we asked him? You know, you remember what he said, right? He said to visit him in the lab if we need anything. Oh, Link, I'll race you. First one to lab is... Okay, first one to run to Professor's lab is Engine rules.
At least it isn't a $10 million fine. Seriously, you say my joke gets old. That joke just got old fast. But yes, we have introduction to some new wild Pokemon. If we can, then... Oh, so far so good. Guess the Pokemon are afraid... No, they're not. So there's actually 2 Pokemon we can eat in here. First one you see right here is a Starly. Now, Starly is a really great flying type... normal flying type Pokemon. One of the better ones. But since this is overused, and I already have my team planned out, I want my team to be pretty unique, so I'm going to pass out on Starly. The second one is Bidoof. Now, or as Color Death's dad likes to call him, Bigfoot. Now, Bidoof is kind of like the Rattata of 4th generation, you know, it's not that great. However, it's a really great slave, so if you want like a Bidoof, definitely get it for like a slave and stuff. When it becomes Barrel, it's a greater slave. It has access to different moves, like water-type moves like Surf and Waterfall, Cut, Strength, Rock Smash, just to name a few. Pretty much, it can learn every HM except for Fly and the Fox. That's pretty much about it. Yeah, I know I spoiled it, but hopefully I'll be the last spoiler I talk about. But Starly can evolve into Staravia, which is kind of like the same thing as Starly, only more attackive. And there's the Raptor, which can learn really good moves like Brave Bird and Close Combat. Those moves are really great. Anyways, we have Dawn right here. Oh, there you are. Please come with me. The professor is waiting. Gosh, that berry voice, I think got half of my lungs dry. This is it. Our Pokemon Research Lab. Let's go. And Warberry voice. Yay.
What the? Oh, it's you, Blake. That old guy? He's not so scary and much as he totally is out there. Ah, it doesn't matter, Blake. I'm out of here. See you later.
What an impatient noob.
Wow, what was that?
Your friend sure seems really impatient. Hey, I just said that.
Well, anyways, let's go inside.
He's the impatient one. I'm like the, well, I'll take my time. I think sooner on he doesn't get very far, like we do. Well, look who's here. Blake, was it? Let's have a look at your Pokemon. I see. This Pokemon seems rather happy. Interesting with that Piplup was no mistake, it seems. Well, would you like to give it a nickname? Yes, actually I would like to give it a nickname. There are a couple great suggestions, but I think I do have one stuck in my head. Warner Brothers don't copyright me for this. But it's Mumble for Happy Feet. I've seen Happy Feet 1, not a pleasurable movie I would like to see, but hey, it's totally worth nicknaming Piplup after. Did I lie a little bit? Oh well. But now you astounded me with an entirely different way. Already there is a bond growing between you and that Pokemon. I feel privileged to have met you. I'm sure Piplup feels the same way about you. That's why I'll ask you to cherish that Pokemon of yours.
I'm so glad that you're kind toward Pokemon. If you weren't, I'd have to... Oh, I just can't say it.
Let's move on to the main topic. There is something I want you to do for me. Allow me to properly introduce myself first. My name, as you know, is Rowan. I study Pokemon. First of all, I want to know exactly what kinds of Pokemon live in the Sinnoh region. To do so, it is necessary to collect data using the Pokédex. This is why I wish to ask you of you. Now, it is totally wrong of me to say that way, but whatever. I want to entrust you with this Pokédex. Forgive me, my iPhone is being a jerk right now. Will you use it to record data and all the Pokemon in Sinnoh for me? You're not Barry, so yes. Good answer. Blake. Oh, I tuned the Pokédex. I almost said it in Rowan's voice. That Pokédex is a very high-tech device. It will automatically record data on every kind of Pokemon you encounter. Like, I ask you that you go everywhere and meet every kind of Pokemon in this region.
I'm going too.
When you walked up Route 201 with your Pokemon, what did you feel? I did it in a Dawn voice, didn't I? Oh my god, are you kidding me? I've lived for 60 years, even now. I get a thrill when I'm with a Pokemon. Now, you should know there are countless Pokemon in this world. That means there are just as many thrills waiting for you out there. Now go. Blake, your grand adventure begins right now.
The Pokemon I met for the first time was Chimchar. If you would have chosen Chimchar on Route 201, we'd have the same Pokemon now.
Screw you, Chimchar's overused in these Let's Plays.
Anyways, I'm done. I also helped the professor add pages to the Pokédex. So in a sense, I'm just like you. Just got a little head start on you, that's all.
I'll be happy to teach you things. Glad to meet you. What a nice girl. She was away with pride and kindness. Anything else you'd like to say? Oh, okay. You say the same thing. What do you say? Professor Rowan invented a new Pokédex while working alongside a professor from the Kanto region. Professor Oak! Oh, my name is Roseanne. It's an honor to be an assistant for our professor. I'm Dawn's father. I'll be happy to assist you on your quest for the professor. I'm sure we can count on you. So, there was one more thing I like. Oh, actually, there's a couple more things. Blake! I'm right behind you. I have something good here. You should take this as well. We attained TM27, which contains return. To simplify it, the higher the friendship, the higher your Pokemon is friendly. I mean, the higher the friendship of a Pokemon you're trying to teach it to is, the more powerful the move is going to be. There's an opposite TM for that, but, well, I'm not going to spoil it. But it basically, you know, it does the opposite of return. In like 3rd generation, 1st generation, and 2nd generation, TMs are only used once. They changed it out in 5th generation to make us happier. And to prevent less cheat codes. Oh wow! I didn't know Lavernazer had TMs. Was he a trainer when he was young? Of course, he had to be a trainer, otherwise he wouldn't be a professor. Unless, of course, you're Professor Rowan. I don't know if he was a trainer or not. Okay, Blake, I'll act as your mentor. We've got a little bit more experience than you as a trainer and as the professor's assistant. Okay, follow me. And she's gonna give us a basic tour of like everything. There's the Pokemon Center. It's always a nice idea to heal at a Pokemon Center. At least you don't have to worry about spending too much on potions. Right here's the Pokemart. The Pokemart basically allows you to buy stuff like Pokeballs, potions, escape routes, anything else you necessarily need. And really, there's nothing else really. You may need to go for a way, so I think you should let me know. Oh, before you go, heal up your Pokemon at the Pokemon Center. It'd be a lot less scary that way. Okay, bye now! Yeah, I think there's a lot of things we'll be covering next episode, but before I end it off, let me go around here to the bottom, because there's something usually a lot of people miss or come back for afterwards. We can't access what's around here because we need another HM for that, but come around here. Okay, my iPhone is being a jerk right now. You know what? To the drawer with you! Okay, that's an antidote. Antidote basically heals your Pokemon that is poisoned. There's also a berry that commentates with that. I mean, does the same thing as an antidote, but we're not going to get into that. We'll be getting into that later. So, I think I'll stop right here at Professor Rowan's lab. I almost said Professor Elm for a moment. And in the next episode, we'll be continuing on and seeing what's on the other side of San Jim Town. So until then, you guys, peace out, and hopefully you guys enjoy this Let's Play.